Bang. LFS podcast going down. Everybody shut up.
Skibidi bop doo bop doo bop ba, the Come Up TV.
So we're going to try something a little different right now. We're going to actually check out a couple of the sections from the LFS video. And
First off, welcome the LSF crew.
Welcome the LFS.
Fucking shit. Nobody can ever say it right, by the way.
Looking
you
spots
just watch the
for.
intro.
Yeah.
Three letters is
LFF.
Mike. Both of yous. Mike.
3 letters is very hard to remember, I know.
Yeah.
I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
well, so should we talk about this first? Okay, introduce yourselves first. And please
we have the whole crew
Do not
here.
touch the table as well, Jeff with glasses.
Damn, dude.
Oh, my God.
That was amazing.
Who the fuck is talking in the background that I'm hearing? Hey, Tyler, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man, when your podcast gets ruined by Tyler Fernangle.
Damn.
Who knew that was possible? And look at the wine coming out. We haven't seen this since Vince Perot was going hard with the wine.
This is one of the biggest crews
Stop.
we've had as well.
Do not
too.
bang on the table.
Jeff don't give a shit.
Jeff is going to ruin the
So we have 1, 2,
podcast
3, 4,
because
5,
he
6.
to bang on the table.
Yeah, we're going to
This is
kick
a
Jeff
crew.
out.
We don't even
about
have enough
5
chairs
minutes.
for everybody.
Jeff is not responsible enough to be in the
This
podcast.
is not a crew video.
Jeff with glasses is a fucking public
Yeah, we
menace.
need proper introductions though.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that
Will
first.
you introduce the crew?
Dan, give us a little rundown, everybody, including your damn self.
I'm Dan Deal, Mikey Small Fry Almodovar, Jeff with glasses, Mike K, Steve Jones.
Hey.
And there's some
You
people
almost
missing.
forgot?
And so you guys are out here in California, just doing the premiere out here and just taking in a little bit of the. But you live in SD,
Yeah, I've been there for 7 months.
right? And you guys are all from Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, and you look for spots. I'm told.
We do look for spots, yes.
How'd this name come about? Before we dive into watching a section,
That's all Dan, I think, right?
I could say I remember Jeff with glasses coining the term going LFSing, and I asked him what it was, and he said he was looking for spots, and it just kind of stuck. It kept being like an inside joke, and eventually we stuck with it.
didn't you guys get shit on Rodeo Peanut for this at some point?
Oh, yeah. They did I forgot. It was a meme of some dude that had like herpes on his mouth, and it was like, LFS be like, we have spots. that was the first one.
That's awesome. You probably just forgot, Dan.
I'm a huge Rodeo Peanut fan. I can say that.
That shit-
Not a
sick.
huge fan.
You're not?
Really?
No, it's a little too negative, huh?
I'm still blocked.
No, I like it. I gotta
Oh, you
stick
do
around.
like it? Yeah. Same. Yeah. I'm a fan.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I am a huge fan.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hold it against them just because they're trying to.
They
make
kind
fun
of like
me
calmed
sometimes,
down a
yeah.
little bit, though.
They did.
They
They
used to
kinda-
be like
They got the
fucking
heat.
3
They
a
got the
day.
heat
Shit was
thrown at them.
brutal.
They got some lawyers barking at them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's funny that
We got to get a fucking lawyer. Shit.
I didn't know about that.
Talk
it's
to
it's
this
funny
guy.
that Rodeo Peanut is like the biggest media company on the East Coast.
That really is.
And it's just a bunch of random dudes. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like it is like a pretty good representation of the East Coast. All right, so you want to watch Dan's section first?
Sure.
This is
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
first in
yeah.
order.
These guys are very indecisive about what we're going to do here. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna
This
take
is
charge.
so. This is street biking.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay, so that's a.
Okay, are you really going to do this stupid ass joke where you act like you don't know anything about?
Well, that Beacon's yelling at me, telling me I don't know. That's a head grind. Is he
I'm
okay?
watching Dan
Seems dangerous.
wriggle around in pain on the ground
Wow.
here.
Were you drunk or knocked out? Or both?
Neither.
You guys ride drunk?
Fucking liar.
I don't get drunk.
That's a very East Coast
Fucking
thing.
liar.
I drink, but I don't get drunk. I feel like on the East Coast, drinking while riding is it's a big thing in the Jersey area. I think Ralph instituted it as like a policy. Ooh. It's Jeff also.
Are you the biggest person in your family?
By size?
Well, I'm only asking because I want to know if there is a bigger deal.
There's
My dad is over 500 pounds.
Really?
True or false?
no, yeah, Roy Deal is pretty.
But is
pretty
he like
fucking
is he a
big.
good 500?
He's the
Like he's like
biggest
a
deal.
like a power lifter, or is he like a little fat?
I mean, he's fat. No offense to him, but he's a powerhouse. You know, he can hold his own.
Okay, so but he could probably beat somebody's ass in a fight.
Absolutely.
What does
Those
he
are the
own?
people
What
I
does he
like
own
hanging
again?
out
A fish market? No, not the fish
No,
market.
he's a commercial fisherman.
Wow, that's cool. Does he have to have like a special boat because he's a little heavier?
No,
That's
not,
probably a really big-
not for him. He
I
has
like
the-
this clip. That clip is my fave.
Yo, I
What a setup.
wasn't recording when he did it the first time.
Really?
And I made him do it again. He fucked up his elbow for a long ass time.
Do you hold something like that against Mikey when such a thing occurs?
I don't give
No,
a fuck.
no, I've done way worse. I've done way worse.
We're fucking up a clip.
Lost tapes, lost clips, filmed
Right.
over stuff.
It happens.
You guys
Yeah,
are still
it's
part of the
common.
VX mob.
How long you been riding?
Since 1999.
How long you guys been riding together, like as a crew?
Me, Doroba in the video, Jeff with glasses probably go back like 10 years or
yeah.
so.
So what's the age check? How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jeff's 27, so Doroba's 29. We're all around the same. Us three are around the same. And
I'm 21.
For the people
21.
at home, there was just a huge gap to grind that was just completed on a dumpster.
but I met Small Fry when he was 10 years old. He was
True
a
story.
local kid.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was like the weirder, older guy taking pictures of a little kid at a skate park, probably.
So what? You were a photographer early on?
No, I was just messing around.
Okay.
But I
messing
always
with it.
did video.
Okay.
Best section.
Whose section is this?
Vinny Crispino
right,
and
okay,
Alex
the split
Avila.
section.
This is
yeah.
Staten Island.
Dude, Vinny is. I'm
The
very
best
happy to
rider.
see him making a comeback after his horrible brain injury that he
Fucking nuts.
I was
dude.
there, man, telling me his worst day of my life.
Yeah,
Really?
I was
Yeah.
there too. It was fucked
Awful.
up.
What, did you really think that there was a good chance that he was going to die?
I didn't know it was as serious as it was until, he went to the hospital and we heard later on, but it was pretty messed up.
Has he made like pretty much a full recovery? He seems like he's just riding his ass off now, right?
If anything, better.
He's still just as crazy. Like,
Exactly.
doesn't hesitate. He's just like, yo, fuck it. I'm going for it. Like, crazy.
You wouldn't even know it if he had the helmet off. Like, he's just as crazy as he was before.
Right.
It's just now he has a helmet on.
The pride of Staten Island right now. Quite possibly.
What was the time frame for the video? Like what's the from when you started filming till the end?
It was, like spring 2013 till like a month ago. So it was at like,
Yeah, roughly.
like 2.5, 3 years, I think. Something like that.
That's the usual length I've noticed it takes to film a good DVD.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't like
It's
to rush it.
weird because it seems like it shouldn't take that long. Like it seems like you should be able to get it done in a few months or
Yeah.
something, but then it
Yeah.
absolutely never works out that way.
Some companies seem to do it, but I think you can tell the difference.
Yeah,
know?
you could totally tell the difference. Yeah. In terms of like variety of spots is like a huge thing that I think shows in terms of doing a long-term project or not. You got to get a few different bike colors in there and such. Look at that.
I only ride red frames.
3-foot jam whip
That's his
down the
fucking
stairs.
signature. It's crazy.
He does a crazy one coming up too. So, all right, this is a good question I have though. Is there any spots in this video that really stand out to you as like a spot that you're really proud of, like in terms of took you a really long time to find?
The intro.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, okay,
the
yeah.
intro.
So what's the whole deal with that? Like, what do we need to know about this? Don't tell us where it is, but
No fucking chance.
vague
No,
suggestions.
fucking check.
honestly, it's behind Perth Amboy High School in Mahwah, New Jersey.
That's our joke. People ask us for spots all
That's
the
not a
time.
joke. That's not a joke. Shush.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeff, you want to explain the intro ditch spot? Get on the mic.
Stick your head in there.
So I'm gonna stick my head in the mic.
Yeah.
I'll put the headphones.
This is Jeff with glasses now. Who, by the way, when we found out we were interviewing these guys, Biz in our group text
Yeah, he
said,
said-
Jeff with glasses wants to fight you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
That's what Biz said. And then I was like, I don't know, probably. And Catfish was mad, like, how could you even suggest such a thing? I'm like, Catfish, a lot of people want to fight you.
But that's...
Maybe not him. All right, so tell us about this snake run crazy ass spot that you guys found.
All right. Well, I found a couple of YouTube videos on this like a snake run going through the woods, and I tried to find out where it was, and I found out where the state it was in, and I just did like a Google Earth search, like going up and down the state for like 4 hours till I found like the squiggly gray line, and then that was it.
4 hours.
4 hours, yeah.
Do you guys use is the Google spot search thing a common tool of the LFS crew?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Really? You guys use this all the time?
We found some pretty amazing spots specifically on Google Earth.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw him using it today. He's pretty fucking good at it.
It's a small, New Jersey in general is a small state, and the states surrounding it's a small area. You can know what you're looking at before you're actually finding the stuff.
I'm kind of like in awe of like it must be such a different experience, like really looking for spots on the East Coast because I've moved out when I was like 18, but like I always lived in like New York kind of when I was like really riding as an adult, and then out here where it's like so everything's like together and like spots are kind of blown out and like there's still stuff to find, but Jersey, like especially with that snake run, it looks like it's really in the fucking middle of nowhere. Am I right? Or
No, it certainly was.
yeah,
How long did we hike through the woods?
We hiked about an hour. through
Damn.
like the raw forest.
Hiked. Really?
Wow.
Yeah. It's a
That's
straight up
cra-
mountain.
Do you have any idea why that thing might have been constructed?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, so that would give it away?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jeff, you might have like one of the better podcasting voices I've heard on
Very
here.
baritonish.
Nice and deep, man.
Yeah.
The ladies.
You also
love
have probably one of the best nicknames
Here's
I've
Mikey's
ever,
section
I've
is
ever
coming
come across.
Yeah.
Where did the with glasses come from? I mean, obviously he's with glasses, but why they added it?
Like with child.
like back in the day when I was like 17, there's a couple Jeffs. Jeff Teague, Joof, Little Jeff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hanging out with Reyes and Gollop and stuff, and they started calling me Jeff with glasses.
Right.
That's where it came from. It's stuck.
I feel like we might be doing like a large disservice if we ignore this section because it is so ridiculous.
No, this is sick. I'm gonna put the man back on.
Who's the leader of the crew? If there was a president, who would it be?
Special.
Mikey, you consider yourself the leader of the clan or what?
No. It's a group effort. Everybody does different shit. You know, like Doroba drives.
Right.
I edit. We all film. Special's retarded.
He's not retarded.
I don't know. There's not a lot to do. Film and find spots and ride them.
Right.
You know?
You guys ever ride skate parks?
Yeah.
Once in a while, you give it a go, but are you?
No. Like during the week or warm up at them or something. you
Right.
know? We're not like totally against them.
How far is like your general proximity that you don't consider that far to ride when looking for a spot? Though that's what I want to know. Like, in an average like weekend session, like, are you down to like, oh, let's go ride that spot that's 2 hours away, or is that too far? Is that a special
It
ops mission?
depends. It depends what it is. I don't know. We usually go wherever we want.
Right.
Usually.
I would say the general range is from Washington, D.C. to Boston, right?
Jesus,
That's the area.
those are some serious fucking.
But I mean, from New Jersey, Boston's about, 5 hours?
Yeah,
And
5 hours.
Baltimore and D.C. are about 4 hours, so
We're like right in the center. It works out pretty good.
If you could pick out like a certain town or area that's your favorite to ride, what would you say?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I think so.
Really?
They're all agreeing, yeah. Baltimore's endless.
Baltimore's good. It's really fucking hood.
Yeah, I was about to say that Baltimore is fucking ghetto.
That's
is
kind of like
fucking
why it is
good.
good, though, right? Because like,
One of the craziest stories I have is from Baltimore. Last time I was there,
Look at
anyway.
Oh, who was there that could tell the story?
I fell asleep in the hotel room drunk, but
Where you guys almost got robbed, and John Dom fucking started driving the truck, and everybody like jumped in. You weren't there? What was the story? Some shit like.
all right. Well, I was sleeping, but from what I remember, they came into the hotel room like all upset and basically saying like, "Yo, we gotta go." Like they're refunding our money and like we get to, we're gonna go to another hotel. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" It was like 2 a.m. What happened? They said like I guess they pulled the cameras out of the spot. Some dudes were eyeing them up, and then like some dude like tried to. I guess they got shook and they tried to get in the truck and leave or something. And then the guys came up, tried to open the door in the truck, and they ended up dragging a guy like down the street. And a cop happened to see the whole thing and like came over, pulled him over, and apparently this dude had a gun on him, got
What?
arrested. So
Special's gone.
yeah, Special just got scared and left.
what the fuck?
Like hiding behind an apartment complex.
But
That's kind of your trick, Mikey, huh?
Which one?
The tooth to crank arm.
Oh
180?
yeah.
Or 3.
I learned it because I was really bad at hangers when I was learning.
And so you
I-
just have to land it because you go
and
the wrong way, right?
I just accidentally put the pedal and the crank down, and I don't know, I just fucked with it.
Just kind of became your signature.
Yeah, an accident. I don't know. It's pretty. Cool.
You guys are more of like a booze crew than a weed crew, huh?
I don't smoke weed. A lot of us don't smoke weed.
Most of
I
the
don't
time
know.
that I've seen you guys so far, you've had beers in hand.
Team Booze.
Team booze. There
What do you guys do in the wintertime?
Jerk off in a snowbank.
Pretty much. I don't
Extra
know.
layers?
We still ride in the winter. Yeah, like you'll see in a lot of clips we're wearing like heavy jackets and shit. We still do our thing.
You're not opposed to the heavy jacket sessions?
Nah.
Do
No,
you
not
find
really.
yourself very demotivated though by when it's like below freezing? Or
Hell
what?
fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes like why the hell am I leaving my house?
Yeah, exactly.
What am I doing?
Especially like what keeps you guys motivated, being that you guys are all a little bit older, to like keep filming raw street DVDs. I mean, it's like what keeps you motivated?
It's well, I don't know. It's fun to do a group project. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't like going out with just one filmer, one photographer, like that kind of thing. I feel like that's too much pressure for me, and everybody
Right.
feels like that. Like we work together to make something that turns out pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like we'll all drive to a spot for someone 4 hours away, and there's only one trick to be done by like fucking Jeff or Mike A. And like we're all down to just go. Like that's just what we like to do.
You have to have that friend vibe, I guess, because otherwise it's like spending 4 hours to go to a spot with somebody you don't really like that much. That's the worst thing ever.
They're all right.
Yeah.
They're all right. Yeah.
What videos did you guys grow up watching and wanting to emulate?
You want to go first?
Yeah, Dan, dive in here.
Dan goes way back with videos.
Oh, so okay, he's the deep one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, of course, Criminal Mischief
Right.
is, at the top there. Geez, I don't know. I mean, we just mentioned Mean Streets before. That one's, like, legendary.
Right.
Obviously, it's a Spots video. I think that was, like, the first video I ever saw that was a specific Spots video, and it was New Jersey, Philly, and New York, which...
Because when you're
Just
super
gets
young,
close.
you might kind of be fooled into thinking that just people are just riding the spots that they have, that they're not going hugely out of their way to ride shit. And Mean Streets kind of like showed you a little bit more of what was really going on.
I remember watching the first Animal video when I was probably like, I don't know, 15, 14 or something like that. And somebody's like, oh, I know that spot. That's Woodbridge, New Jersey, And I'm like, no, hell no. And it was George D. riding this bank to Subbucks.
Right.
So I hopped on the train. It was on the train line from my house. I went there, checked it out. I was like, damn, this is amazing. Like, I just watched this in a video.
Right.
And from then on out, it was kind of about the spot search,
You're talking about like the one with all the blocks that he did the downside grind on, right?
No, he did like a toothpick to fakie or something. It got turned into a planter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like a brick bank up to like a ledge, and it had like two little baby downstairs ledges on the outside of it.
Oh, okay. I think I know.
Spot's been gone for quite a while now.
Like long ass time. Like that was probably the last or the only clip I ever filmed.
That was definitely the only clip I ever filmed that I know of.
That shit was so crazy.
What's
right
the
there.
saddest spot death that you guys have ever had to deal with?
Nah,
The black rail, but that's
been.
been being capped and recapped over and over.
We can still
over the
ride
years.
it though.
Yeah.
Jeff just crooked. What? Someone did some crazy shit the other day.
We're talking about like
on
the
it.
Edwin Up Rail X Up Rod 180 spot.
Or no, I think it was. I think I
it's
saw Justin Benthian like crook the whole thing on
Really?
on Instagram or some shit. Like right through the stoppers. Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon, shut up. No talking, Brandon.
Damn, dude.
I definitely miss the Delaney rail, if anyone knows what that is.
Which one was
It's
that?
a really just long, mellow, like big stairs, big individual stairs type of rail.
Uh-huh.
It's like stem height, but long. So it's like when you're younger, that's a challenge just to do. Then when you get better, it's like, yo, I got to go do this trick on it, this trick. And over years, everyone just hit it, Like, you'll definitely, if you saw it, you'd recognize it.
Okay.
I think Nick Seabassy had like the last published photo on it, right? Or
Oh
you,
yeah, the
you
ice.
maybe?
Yeah, the ice
What's
pick.
his role in the crew?
He's just a friend now.
Because he moved to Arizona?
Well, he had a part in the first one, and then he kind of just drifted off, left New Jersey, and it's kind of where we left it.
Do you consider that like a form of betrayal?
No.
We're all cool, Nick. Still,
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You guys
Shout
ride
out
New
to
York
Nick
City much?
Seabassy.
No.
No? Why not?
No. It's
Not often.
It's really fucking hard to get to.
Yeah.
You gotta pay so many tolls, try to find parking,
Yeah.
all the traffic. Rat Kid like has all the good spots already.
So you guys are just starting from scratch?
I don't know. We don't even really go over there at all.
Really?
Like we just stay in Jersey or all the other cities around. But
Staten Island's basically all we know of New York
Yeah.
City, I'd say.
Right. Who are we watching now?
it's Mike K.
Oh, yeah,
Mike
now we're on.
Kleisler.
Right. You see, now we're out with the music. Catfish, ask something.
I'm listening to
Hey Catfish, how are you?
Amazing.
Oh, sick.
We
So
got-
you guys
Why
been
do you guys
in
wanna
LA
fight,
for a
Catfish?
week?
We're here for about a week. I mean, we leave. Or no, we've been in LA for 2 days. We leave tomorrow. Gonna hit some shit on the way back to San Diego. Go home Wednesday.
What are your thoughts on the LA street riding experience versus where you guys are from?
I honestly thought all the spots were gonna be perfect schools
Uh-huh.
with perfect runway, perfect handrails, like dream shit. And we actually rode some like Beagum was showing us around before. Like we rode some cool shit that didn't look like a typical Cali thing
Right.
that you always see in the videos. Like there's a lot of cool shit around here. It just depends on like what people ride, I guess. But
LA kind of gets like stereotyped because there are a lot of like, well, there are like perfect spots, But it's like,
Yeah.
obviously that's not everything. But
yeah,
the
of
fact that
course.
you can go to Hollywood High and ride like these, red ledges in a row that are like pretty much literally perfect is kind of it reflects on like the overall idea of street riding out here. I think.
Yeah, no, it was cool. We got some clips today. We're gonna make a little edit and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah.
we found some cool stuff.
Nice. You guys ever see yourselves moving out of New Jersey, or are you guys lifers? Well, besides you, Dan, since obviously
I don't know.
you've
New
already made
Jersey's
the move.
I don't know. I realize whenever I travel, I always think like New Jersey fucking sucks. Like I went to Arizona last year, and like even Arizona, I was like, damn, like this place is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like just everything about it, and I don't know. But then I get back home, I'm like, yeah, this is like where I belong.
Right.
Like I'm sure everybody else feels the same way.
Does the weather play much of a role in that? Like, do you really not appreciate the weather out there, or are you the type of person who like wants to be in the seasons?
I don't know. I fucking like Christmas when it's cold, man. I think that shit is sick.
You can go home for like 4 days, like I did.
Yeah, I don't know. We're all used to it, right?
Right.
Like I don't know. Don't really matter.
What's like the ideal street spot? Like your favorite kind of thing to come across? You like a rail guy or a...
I've been fucking with wall rides.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I used to fuck with rails like more than I do now, I guess.
Right.
But I like some wall ride setups.
That's what's up. What about you, Dan?
I'd say a sucker for a gap to rail.
Right.
Like that right setup.
Was this
It's hard
intentional?
to- It's hard to find.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
It was.
Definitely.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Look how psyched A-Like was.
Oh man.
A-Like was psyched. They're
Do you guys get along with those dudes? No?
Nah, man, it's
I
cool.
do.
It's
Yeah,
cool, dude.
I
It's
do.
cool.
I mean, I never had a problem.
Their fucking videos are really good.
Videos are really good.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What do you guys get along with all the street crews out there, or is there tension or what?
There's no tension really.
It's all good?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
everything's pretty good.
Okay.
Fucking sick. Stink Pit dudes, Struggle Truck dudes, A-Town
yeah.
Trash. Fuck. There's a lot of crews out there, and they're all cool. There's no beef or anything like that.
Right.
Have you ever thought about starting beef to better your brand?
There is no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
Well-
Boom.
King of it right here.
Me and Cavish could both argue against that.
No comment.
Nike SB shirt. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is Stevie's like the rookie of this video, so he
Okay.
definitely stepped it up. Had an amazing part.
How old are you, Steve?
He's 20.
20. Damn. So he's the young
Young
gun of the
buck.
crew. Is it hard for you guys to like make that compromise of riding around young people because they're so annoying, but like they're good at riding bikes and they always want to ride more than you? Oof.
No, because
Yeah.
as I get older, I like to throw the spots that I'm afraid of and don't want to do to someone younger. And
Right.
willing
You got to
do
have
it.
those people.
I just
around.
gotta say, you guys gotta watch this next crash.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This is the worst crash ever.
Jesus. That's exactly what's supposed to happen if you try to grind that, I think.
You got close. I don't know. That's
It
crazy.
doesn't stick out far enough.
That's
though.
why
It's
it was.
like,
That's
Yeah.
why it was his opening clip, man. Because that's what's supposed to happen.
So this is called urban street riding.
yeah. So basically, like they ride anything that is not meant to be ridden.
Like
so
that's
like,
a trash box.
right, exactly. It's some sort of dumpster. It's just a regular handrail that they just did tricks on. It's brilliant. That is just like a garage of some
What
sort.
was that thing called?
What? The bar spin?
You mean the part where it went on
oh,
the wall?
look at that! It's a
Stone
incline.
door?
An incline, and then a decline.
Is that the only hard bar in this video?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
That was his first clip for the video, the feeble hard bar.
going to a cellar door and doing a feeble hard bar is like taking a piece of like white bread and putting frosting on it.
What does it feel like?
I get it.
What does it feel
That's
like?
pretty accurate, man.
No, a cellar door is not
Either
white
of
bread
you
for
guys
the
can answer
metaphor.
this
It's
one.
got to be something better than that.
What does it feel like when you crash?
Ask fucking Stevie, dude. He keeps eating shit.
Steve.
Oh my god. I feel like every time we film, he fucking dies. But he gets back up and lands the shit. Yeah, he died today in a wall ride. Fucking crazy.
Do you guys
dude.
always film? You guys always have the cameras with you?
Yeah, I mean, we always have the cameras on us, you know? So whenever anyone's trying to do something.
How do you feel about spot mods? Do you guys ever like change things?
Bro, I've witnessed Dan Deal fucking break rails, just rip them out of the ground, bend them, and break them like.
so that he could ride them, or just because
No,
he's angry?
no.
I don't even think he rode them.
No, that was just for fun. You talk about like modifying a spot to make
Yeah,
it better, like
Mastroniing a spot. Yeah,
like cutting off the end of a roller coaster rail so you can ride through it, for example.
exactly. That is totally the
I
kind of
am-
thing that I'm talking about. Who
I
did
am
that?
completely against. I don't want to call it out.
Ooh.
I don't want to say. I don't want to talk shit on anyone.
Interesting.
But I'm not exactly for that.
But you're not really for it.
Then
What if it was your dream setup though?
Yo, fuck it, do it.
There's another one
Just do
somewhere
it.
that is rideable.
You think so? I don't know.
Sometimes.
It depends. Sometimes there's that shit where you're just never gonna find it. I don't know.
I might do it.
We
and
don't
not tell
really do
anyone,
it though.
you know?
We don't really do it.
It's weird to think about because it's like everybody does spot mods to a certain extent, like ripping skate stoppers off or like waxing a ledge, whatever. It's kind of a question of how far you're willing to take it,
Yeah, I agree.
and that's kind of a
Good
question
point,
of just how
yeah.
much you care.
That shit was crazy.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever waxed a rail with?
Oh,
McDonald's cup. McDonald's.
Lotion,
Oh yeah, WD-40. I don't know, spray paint.
aloe from a plant,
Jizz.
Tears.
Jizz, definitely.
blood. Someone gets hurt, you wax the ledge with the
Skip?
blood. Skip. Why? Who's this?
Jizz.
I didn't mean that. All right, maybe I did. That's Steve Cool.
Oh, okay.
It's a love-hate relationship. Mostly
Yeah?
hate.
Why? So you guys hate him because he's the X-Up grind champion. You guys are all doing all your tricks with your arms straight.
Dude, he's fucking crazy.
He wants to
He's crazy.
expose people of their shortcomings.
Oh man.
That's his thing.
That's his exact words.
Really?
I don't want to get into that either.
What the fuck?
No comment.
No comment.
He's exposing shortcomings. That's interesting.
No, there's some beef a while ago where he said that exact phrase. And it just stuck with me. I think it's funny.
Okay. But so you still put him in the DVD even though you guys were kind of beefing a little
What
bit?
if
Or what?
It's like it's up and down. You know,
Okay.
we get cool for a long time, sucks for like a month.
Uh-huh.
Cool for a long time. It's whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get that fucking text message.
Yeah.
You guys going to fucking come up and talk about me? I don't even know him, but I could just imagine how that goes for most people.
We
He-
get it,
he's
we
not
get it
gonna
almost
say
every
anything.
podcast. People,
If anything, it'll be an email.
a strongly worded email.
Strongly worded email is some G shit.
Sir, I didn't say shit about you, so you can yell at these guys. I don't even know you.
Sir.
Pardon me, sir.
I didn't say anything either. I just know him as the guy who did the X-Up ground on that
So
wall.
why is it some guys have four
Oh, God.
things on the wheels and some only have two?
Always get that. Why is there 2 sticks on the side instead of none or 4? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He kills it.
You guys need like a pegless dude in your crew, right? Like everybody
Well,
has one.
We have 2 peg dudes. That's enough, isn't it?
2 peg dudes is 2 pegs is the new pegless.
Yeah.
If I was an investor and I said, "Hey, looking for spots, I got $500,000. I'm going to give it to you guys. You guys get to open a restaurant, but you have 10 minutes to pick what kind of restaurant you guys are collectively going to open. What kind of
You
restaurant?
really
would
want to
open?
spend 10
Great
minutes of the
question.
podcast talking about
Wait.
this?
Great question, I
That's a
think.
good. I mean,
You talking about food?
yeah, it's a restaurant. You got $500,000. You guys got 10 minutes to tell me what kind of restaurant you're going to come up with.
What the fuck do we eat?
You're all going
I
to
don't
work
know.
there.
Yo, donuts, bro.
Donuts.
Yo, the donuts in fucking LA are sick.
Chipotle. What's
Huh?
Steve saying?
We eat Chipotle every trip, man.
Chipotle.
There you go.
Not anymore. Nah, I ain't investing in that shit, man.
There you
E.
go.
coli,
Hey, if you guys put me in on it.
Ebola, whatever
Think
the fuck
about
it
this
is.
one: a burrito that's stuffed with spaghetti and meatballs.
Bulbs. Question. You guys live in New Jersey. Do you know Schnell?
Adam Schnellenbach.
Have you seen him on YouTube reviewing like the local cheesesteak place
Yo.
and shit?
Terrifying.
That's so funny
It's
you asked.
insane.
Dude, it's so funny that you asked because my girlfriend and I have an inside joke where I do an impression of Schnell whenever we're eating.
Let's see it.
I'm like, this is Schnell here. I'm eating Carl's Jr. And it's pretty good. I've rated it 8 out of 10. The bacon was a little overcooked, but it's still good. No offense, Schnell.
It's so weird, dude.
Amazing. He
And the,
loves it.
the funny thing too is that Schnell will like leave comments online, and people think that this is like a rational human being like writing this stuff. But like the threads about him on BMX board are so funny. It was just people like trying to encourage him to get his life together, and it's just him explaining why he can't get a job and shit. I hate that Schnell's gonna know that I'm actually like vaguely aware of his existence.
Dude, that curved X-Up rail was insane.
Yeah. I actually kind of called that out for him.
Really?
I was at the spot. I was like, yo, someone has to X-Up grind it, and we know the guy for it. So that was the same like Romaldo did in the first Animal video, like second to last clip.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
no
yeah.
one's ever done anything better since. Like it's just been straight, double peg down, and
Right.
it's hard as hell. It rides fast.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
Is that a
Fucking
homeless
lost it.
woman?
Oh no.
She said LFS wrong as well.
That dude at the very
And
last.
people
clip,
hard to
too.
cannot
say.
fucking
It's hard
say
to
it,
say.
bro.
Here's Jeff
Yo,
with
say
glasses.
LFS all day.
LFS,
Blah, 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 blah. Like, what the fuck?
LFS.
Jeff's thing taking selfies and streaming. Fast part.
People see us with cameras, and they always think we're making.
That was
Y'all
an
with MTV.
That was an
They
intentional.
still think
Y'all
we're going
was,
with
y'all was scarred.
Exactly.
Y'all was scarred.
They still think that.
What are
man.
y'all doing?
They
over
still
here?
think Scarred's a show after all these years. Yeah.
Exactly.
You think Scarred got a lot of people into BMX?
I think it got
Or
some people out.
Fat Tony was my favorite Scarred experience.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Albie Bennett was a good one too.
Oh, the
lady?
fucking no, was it
no,
the chain
no,
hop?
The chain hop.
Oh, no.
Who's that? Who's the other bone death dude that jumped the Alex Liv? Alex,
Alex Liz.
isn't it Liv?
Yeah, the huge three. That was one of the worst crashes ever. Yeah, where he
Right.
just
No,
falls
just
apart.
that
Yeah, just straight fucking hop.
double
Oh,
set where
right,
he,
yeah,
got
yeah.
murdered.
That's crazy.
I like the one at Albie three in the set and then running into those two ladies. That's
Oh
like
my god.
Oh hell yeah!
I made a vine out of that.
one of the
Got a ton
best.
of views.
I made a vine out of that. Like you were like a part of the clip.
I was there. I was filming it.
Oh,
You were
man.
the first person to have Vine in like 2007.
I still love it. It's still amazing.
Yeah?
Snapchat's kind of taken over. Vine's just awesome because of the loop factor.
See, I'm not really attracted to Snapchat.
Are you boys on Snapchat?
Yes.
I'm not.
Does LFS have its own Snapchat?
No.
How does LFS care about, or how concerned are you guys with social media?
We
Web
update
clips?
we update our IG at looking for spots. We
Right.
we update it a lot.
Yeah.
What else is there? I
But are
guess?
you guys not big fans of the Instagram clip age that we live in? Or do you take part just a little bit? Because the camera that you guys have in your pocket is actually a lot more powerful than the camera that you film your videos with, it could be argued. So it's a kind of like a weird decision. It's like, oh, I'm going to film it with my phone, and it'll actually be more pixels.
I think we saved the lower end clips for Instagram.
Right.
The hammers for the DVD. You know,
But do you still film VX usually, or do you just go with the iPhone?
for the DVD.
Or for Instagram, do you film VX and then throw them on your computer and then put them on Instagram?
Oh hell no.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, that'd be a little crazy. No, just crappy phone clips go on Instagram.
Right. What's
So you guys doing soft goods too?
Yeah, we have shirts, some basketball shorts, hats.
Basketball shorts. That's what's up.
I think we did a ski mask. We did like 5.
Yeah,
Five?
I
We
Is
didn't
did
get- I
5
didn't get
ski
one.
masks. Yeah.
solid quantity?
I don't need one out here, so I didn't get one.
I think we sold 0.
Look at
Somebody
Jeff-
go buy one.
Jeff,
Yeah.
how do you feel about removing pegs in order to do a setup?
I'll do it. I did
Like,
it already.
I know, I just saw that one. Yeah, is that off limits though?
No, I don't give a shit.
How about this? Back in the day, there's like a long ass legend Philly, and Seth Kimbrough and I were at it, and he had metal pegs, and he was like, "I could lucky this thing, but I would probably have to take my front peg off." What do you think of that? Is that cheating?
Yeah, that's not a lucky.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Like, and he didn't want to do it. I don't want to throw Seth under the bus and act like he's actually going to do this. He was just kind of like saying that he probably couldn't do it unless he did that.
I guess it depends on the setup.
Yeah, because that overground thing that you did or whatever, it was pretty much you had to take the pegs off. Were there any serious injuries? What was the worst injury filming for this video?
I broke my wrist, both ankles.
Yeah, Jeff with glasses got fucked up.
You broke your wrist and both ankles in one crash?
It was pretty bad.
Oh,
First,
okay.
The opening clip was like crashing. Flipped my
You
wrist
crashed,
back.
man. You crashed a lot.
We got Jeff with glasses
You
in
guys
here.
talking to the mic.
Oh, these are the
For anybody who just watched the Tyler Fernangle and Mikey Tyra podcast, we pointed out that me and Catfish are wearing the same hoodie. I would like to point out that Jeff with glasses is also wearing the same hoodie.
We all got the memo. I kind of want to start like a barbershop quartet with Jeff with glasses because his voice is so goddamn smooth.
So you think that your voice is on par with his? What about me? I can't
I mean,
sing.
you can be you better be the backup dancer.
Does a barbershop quartet have a dancer,
It's
a
just
backup dancer?
Bop, boo, ba, bop, boo, ba, bop, boo, ba, bop, and then that's where Jeff comes in. And
Yeah,
goes,
Jeff, do that.
I'm not coming in.
He's not going to do it.
We're actually on the credits now. One thing I realized while trying to do this is that it's really hard to pay attention to a DVD while you're also talking about the DVD on a podcast, which might be one of the reasons we never did this before. We tried it though.
What did you do different in 2 than you did in 1?
Small fry edited it. I edited the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's better?
Dan
Small
Deal.
fry. What?
I agree.
First video had a bonus section, had
Yo,
a secret
man.
section.
Because of you, we
Menu
had a fucking
music.
deadline, man.
We had
Give me
some
that
input.
shit.
What are the odds of there being a third LFS video? Is
It's
it
happening.
100%.
It's happening?
Forgot to quit
100%.
Yesterday.
what about a fourth?
100%.
You think you're gonna keep going forever?
We're going to be like Baco.
Baco made it to what, 9?
10.
10, right? You're
Yeah,
right,
they did. Yes, they did.
10 videos. I mean, that's like a
this is how it
serious
starts,
long-term
though.
commitment. Well, if each video takes 2 or 3 years, 20 or 30 years worth
I know,
of
but
BMX,
these guys are
it
obviously,
takes
they're
a
obviously
while.
putting in the work, and they live up to their namesake. When
Whoa.
you're fucking finding spots using Google Earth and hiking in woods,
Yeah.
that's like a real thing.
How do you guys feel about the generation of street riders or of riders in the area where you guys live? Is everybody like turning into skate park rats, or are there still a lot of dedicated street riders?
Oh, without a doubt, they're turning into skate park riders.
That's definitely the wave now.
Yeah, definitely.
How do you feel about that when you guys go to do you guys go to the skate plazas and just see the extreme nature of this, or what?
No, we still do our own thing, man.
Uh-huh.
We don't pay attention to that stuff.
There's this thing where scooter kids are becoming BMX kids, and they're amazing.
Right.
And it's
That's
kind of-
happening in Jersey too, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of different.
It's a strange trend, right?
Taking all flare and double whip, and
Yeah.
quad whip.
See, I used to always say that, like, oh, I wonder when it's going to start happening, when the scooter kids were going to kind of turn into BMX riders, and I figured that it would be like a big deal. It probably still will be a big deal when there's like some like big name like pro rider that comes out. And
Well, I think
everybody
that's what's happening with Ryan Williams.
Yeah, but he's in such a different lane with.
Corrali?
But Corrali wasn't like a razor scooter guy. He was a fucking
Go
electric
peg.
scooter
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, which is weird. But I think a lot of people think that Corrali rode razors.
What do you mean electric scooter? Like a Vespa or something?
No, like a GoPed, like a little,
Yeah, it was.
Oh, well, everyone had them when we were kids, you know?
He was a racer.
like a
I don't even
freestyle rider.
I don't remember, but there is a video on YouTube of him doing it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So what would you say are the odds of you guys like just kind of trading in the BMX street riding thing for hoverboarding?
Do any of you own a hoverboard?
Some chick in Compton. Some chick in Compton was like, "Oh, where y'all hoverboards at?" And like Jeff with glasses was just straight up like, "Yo, fuck hoverboards," and we just kept riding.
You see so many hoverboards around here. Is that not common in Jersey? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
it
no,
is.
we see that shit. Yeah, yeah.
I guess in any hood.
Illegal? I think LA made them illegal. They're illegal in LA.
No, New York.
Was it New York?
Yeah.
I saw some dude in New York just waiting in line at McDonald's
Yeah.
on a fucking hoverboard.
Yeah. It's weird
Like,
when
what
you're
the
walking
fuck
on the
you
street
doing,
and
man?
someone is coming right towards you on a hoverboard and you have to make eye contact with them and like they know what you're thinking, which is like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Where did we see someone today on a hoverboard? At 7-Eleven. This guy just like rolled up. He was hitting like little bumps and everything. I was like, damn, this guy's good at this thing, you know?
Yeah.
Get a fucking
He was
bump jump
fat-
to something.
He was fat
bump
and
jump
shit.
to
Like,
ground.
he was clearly just like lazy. Just did not want to take steps.
It's weird to me that the same types of people that are like casual BMX riders that might buy a BMX bike are now probably going to buy a hoverboard.
You almost got attacked by a dog. We were just talking about that. That's a question we asked. Have you, either of you or any of you guys ever been attacked by an animal?
Jeff just now.
While riding.
All fries dog bit me.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I got
Break
a
the skin?
Rottweiler. I got a Rottweiler at my house.
Oh, so you're the Dennis
Bite-
Anderson of the clique because they were just saying
Bites all my friends.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Dennis
but
Anderson's
whatever.
dog
dog
tried to
like
eat
that, too.
Mikey. He tried to eat Mike Jonas.
Damn.
My cat Cheeto was definitely jumping on them while they were sleeping in
Really?
my apartment in San Diego. Yeah.
Are you more of a
that-
cat guy or a
fuck
dog
that
guy?
Cat.
Same.
100%.
It's good to hear that. What do you think about the whole stereotype that guys who are like cats are sort of bitch made? I don't buy that.
No, they're just comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah. Guys with
Stevie
dogs
thinks
are
it's
trying
true.
mad hard. Guys
Stevie
with dogs
agrees.
are trying mad hard
Yeah.
to be.
exactly.
They're trying mad hard to have a chick magnet, you know.
The exact. That's what I was gonna
Single.
say. That's
They're
the only
single.
reason I could ever see myself getting a dog is just to get some puh. Go to the dog park. There should be a
Exactly.
cat park.
Yo, exactly.
Yeah.
And actually, in New York City, they opened a place that's like it's like a cat cafe, and you can, if you don't want to own a cat, you can go there, get a coffee, and like lay on the floor with cat and catnip, and they'll like roll around and shit with you. And,
What's the
like,
name
cuddle.
of it?
I don't remember.
If they were smart, they would call it Cat Faye.
They would. They would.
That does kind of make sense to me too, though, because like I've had my cat for over 10 years, and he still acts like he doesn't know me. It's like he could just be any old cat
Well,
off the
you don't
street.
love
you
him
know?
either, so that also plays a
I do
role.
love him. I just don't show him that much love. Hey, the video's over,
Oh yeah.
so there's that. All right.
What filmers do you guys like to watch, or editors, or videos?
Like what are the filmers?
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan Nabazio, of course.
Yeah, Navaz, fucking Left, Right, and Insight. Is like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Standpoint videos
Amazing.
and stuff were amazing.
Yeah.
I like Bob Skirbo, Navaz, Matt Miller. I don't know, anybody that uses a VX, something like that. I don't know.
agree.
We like that shit.
You like VX, so you'll never switch to HD?
I don't know. I don't think so.
wouldn't, no.
I don't think so.
I mean, realistically, if you made it to this point in your life, it's like you could probably stick it out with the VX till you're done.
We just like it.
filming
We
or
just like how it
whatever, you know?
looks, and we don't have problems with like using tapes, buying tapes, capturing them.
Right.
It's just a part of the process that we're used to.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, in the group, I mean, amongst everyone, how many VXs do we have between VX 1000s, 2000s, 2100s?
Mike Hayes Special have a 1000. Stevie's got a 21. Durbo's got a 21. I got a 2000, and Steve Cool's got 2 sets. What 6?
Jeez, that
And
is
I
a shitload.
and I have a Sony PD 170, which is basically the same thing but with a microphone. It's literally like identical to VX 2100.
Well, that's dope.
So we're pretty good on cameras for a long time.
What's the relationship between LFS and Animal? You guys connected in any way?
I mean, Jeff rides for Animal,
Notice
Yeah.
that, yeah.
and
GT.
you know,
Yeah, those are for GT.
we're both from Jersey, you know. So growing up over the years, you always run into people, you see things, and you know, Ralph Sinisi's an awesome guy, and all the other guys that are involved in Animal have always been real supportive of us.
Right.
And you know, they sponsor every jam that we do. Like they're always very, very, you know, supportive and back us up. So
Oh, yeah. Who's your favorite all-time Animal pro team rider?
Damn.
If you had to pick one that had
that's
the biggest influence or
question.
impact
We got
on
George D over here, right?
George D all day.
Yo, George D still rides, and
kills
he's
it.
fucking good
Yeah,
still,
256.
man. Like, he still kills it. Grimaldo too.
Yeah. Grimaldo. How did you
Grimaldo-
end up getting those Grimaldo clips? Him
Oh,
and his son riding together. It was
Yeah,
pretty
no,
phenomenal.
they,
yeah.
they live like a half hour away from us, so we
Okay.
know them pretty well.
Yeah, we run
They're
into them
fucking
often.
awesome, dude. They're so awesome.
It's pretty crazy that Grimaldo just kind of fell off the face of the earth after he like had the last section of the Animal video. Like he was just kind of gone for a while, and now it seems like he's totally back.
He's like
Stoked
still
as fuck on
progressing
riding, yeah.
at riding. That's
Well, if you
so
think
good.
as
Rides
hell.
all the time.
If-
I follow him on Instagram.
if you think about it, his son's like 15, 16
Right.
years old. That Animal video came out in like what, like 2000,
Yeah.
2001. So that's what happens.
crazy that 2000 was 16 years ago.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
It's crazy
Yeah.
that Grimaldo Duran is legally allowed to be a parent because he is a crazy fucking dude.
He's anal.
He knows. Like, and it's weird too that his kid seems so fucking normal and like seems pretty well adjusted compared
Yeah.
to his crazy ass dad. All things considered.
Yeah.
From what we know, yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah,
pretty
I've
chill.
been to his house.
Like-
It's very normal.
Yeah.
Very normal.
I wonder what the wife is like.
I didn't see her.
Oh, she comes to the skate park sometimes with them. She's pretty quiet.
That's dope.
But he's got 2 other kids, I think.
Does he?
Yeah, he's got another son,
Oh,
so
that I
she's
didn't
usually
know.
like watching the kids. I don't remember.
There's a couple kids.
There's a couple kids. Yeah, he's got some kids, man.
So he was being a family man, you know.
Right.
Now he's back.
Grimaldo brought George D in the game, I believe. He was like
Really?
one of the first people that he was riding with back in the
Yeah?
day. Yeah.
That's why his son's named George.
Wow.
Yo.
Grimaldo's son is named after George
Fuck
D. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Wow. I didn't know that, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that changes the game.
That's sick. It's very
Yeah,
good to know
yeah.
that.
Did you guys? What's the craziest story you guys have filming for the video, as far as maybe cops or fucked up situations?
Besides that Baltimore
There's a
shit.
fucking gunshot.
When we
Oh.
saw the guy get killed.
Yeah, tell it.
You saw a guy get
Yeah,
killed.
saw a guy
Yeah,
get
let's just
fucking
talk about the
killed.
bodies we've seen go down.
I wasn't there, so
Bodies hit
thank
the
God.
fuck
I would have.
Bodies hit the-
Fucking flipped out.
Ooh, wah! Is that how that song goes?
Oh, you want to check?
What is it?
How do I put these
Disturbed?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest sound ever to make.
No, yeah, because the actual dude does it all loud and high pitched. I can't do that.
LFS saw murder.
Yeah, nah. So it all started like Special was giving
Give him
us
the mic.
directions. Special was giving us directions, and we were supposed to head like there's a fork on the road. We were supposed to head left, but we ended up going right. And once we got to the corner of that road in that triangle, all we heard was like a big bang, and I thought it was like a tire in a car like blew up. Didn't blow up. We looked. Doroba was watching the whole thing. Some gang member shot a guy in the chest, fell to the ground, ran up on him, shot him 2 times in the head.
And you guys
And-
just happened to be on the street at the same time?
We were literally like 40 feet away.
So what did you do? Did you just keep going in the direction you were
No,
going?
we stopped, watched what happened. It was like in a park, so everyone in that park, they were playing like checkers, chess, and shit. They all got up and ran. They ran like a block away, and they just went back.
Yeah.
That was the craziest fucking thing.
Because they're probably pretty used to it, yeah.
Dude, there was like 13-year-olds that were fucking making jokes about it. Like, we were just standing there like, what the fuck just happened? And there were kids like, oh, that nigga just got his head blown off and shit like that. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, some dude just got killed and kids are making jokes already.
Yeah, that's.
Like,
I mean, they grow
society.
up in that fucking environment and they just get used to it. That is crazy,
Dude.
But were you guys scared? Were you like, oh, I'm like parked here and this guy has a gun and he's probably gonna kill me for watching?
No, because what happened was, like, the guy got off, stole a car, and ran away. And, like, we were like, fuck this. Like, let's just go down the street. Went down the street, like, went to some school. We just sat there and we were like, looked at each other like we didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
like,
what
we
do
were
you
just
do after
standing
that?
there.
Yeah.
So pretty much, like, was over, but, like, we were still riding around looking for shit. And Doroba watched the whole thing. So he, like, still to this day, like, says, like, hey, I saw that shit.
Yeah,
But
it puts a weird like overcast tone on the day out riding street when you see a man lose his life, because I've had this happen a couple times too, and it is weird because it's like, in a way you don't care because it's like, what the fuck, it's a dude I don't know or whatever, but at the same time it's like just kind of fucks you up in the head, you know?
we ended up going back and seeing the guy there with, like, his blood on the ground, like, his brains all over the place. And it was crazy. Like, it took like a half hour for, like, the cops and shit to come.
Right.
But by the time the cops were there, like, they threw, like, a towel over the guy, and by the time there was a towel over the guy, everyone continued doing what they were doing.
What about their business?
Yeah, like, they were just hanging out in the park.
The hood is crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
what. Do you
Plus,
remember what area
what that
this was
also
in?
tells you about all of those
It
people
was in Connecticut.
is that
okay.
none of those people that came back believe in ghosts.
Because it could have fucked up their game of checkers or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't want to play chess when there's a ghost there.
You guys believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I
You guys
don't.
believe in aliens?
No.
Nope.
No.
Aliens is a different story now.
resounding
I believe in the possibility of aliens. I don't personally, but I haven't seen any evidence that I found compelling.
You don't think there's another planet out
You
there?
ever
just
see
like
Ancient
ours?
Aliens?
I haven't looked terribly hard either.
They're out there.
But whenever
Search
people start
Billy
telling
Meyer
me stuff about
UFO.
aliens, then I just Google it and it's like, oh, this is all bullshit.
No, you need to search Billy Meyer UFO or search the STS missions.
What about
the
Your
other
problem is that
incidents.
you don't really like, you don't fact check. You don't like.
I do. I
do
do. I
multiple
get all
sources.
of my information I get off the fucking internet, so I know it's true.
Anytime there's a conspiracy online, there's somebody just as happy to shoot it down. And I'm usually more on the side of the guy shooting
Do you
it
guys
down.
believe in 9/11 or no?
Oh, God. We're really going to go with that.
Yeah.
No.
It's a hoax.
What
You
about the
don't believe it?
Holocaust?
You think that it was an inside job?
No.
No.
Thank you.
That'd be too fucked up.
The side of rationality is strong over here.
You know what? We're all grown men here. We're allowed our opinions.
One time,
My
Catfish
opinion is
couldn't
very
finish
different
his
from all
meal
of
at
you.
Hooters in China because I said that I believed that George Bush was not directly complicit in 9/11, so he couldn't finish his meal. It made him sick to his stomach that I said that. And he's still pissed off that I fucking
Dude,
talk about it.
Jet fuel cannot melt steel beams.
See, that's a meme now because
It
of
should
people
be.
like you.
It's-
Like 4 years ago, that was you.
No, that's because people that understand it have to simplify it so lay people can understand it. They put it all into one simple concept that if you just search that, you understand, okay, everything else makes no sense whatsoever.
Do you think maybe it was a bad idea to bring this up?
Just work it out. All right,
For a bunch of guys from Jersey.
Every podcast we get like 1 minute to talk about whatever. Wrap it up. That's the wrap it up. Jeff is really with glasses really is gonna fight me. I'm
You think? Oh, by the end of this, yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That would not be fun. You'd make so many people happy on the internet.
Bitch be gone.
God.
If you guys had to pick one of you to join the UFC and fight on behalf of LFS, who would it be?
Oh, we'd be fucked. So fucked.
Special.
You think-
Special.
Special.
Oh, okay. What about the people here?
Steve.
Dan.
No.
I think Dan's the biggest one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just
Dan or
Let's see
Steve.
those hands. Pretty big.
What is that? A cut in your hand?
See, I judge a man's toughness on how big his hands are.
Well, speaking of hands, what do you think of this cut, man? I fell into your moat last night.
Oh, what, in my front yard? Because
Yeah.
it's all sloppy getting out of there, right?
No, you have like a moat, like a little ditch that you have to like climb over.
That's what I'm
Very
saying.
confusing. It's
You
very
didn't let the
confusing to
drawbridge
get
down.
back there.
You didn't let the drawbridge down. I fell right
If
into
you're
it.
drunk at all, leaving my house at night, there's a very good chance that you're going to eat shit. And it's
Very
weird because I always think, like, is somebody going to sue the family up front one day? It seems totally reasonable. It seems
good
like,
idea.
and it would be very easy to find a court that would want to find them guilty for this because it's so clearly against the building code.
Damn, we need stickers.
Interesting. We need what?
We need stickers. Sue them.
Sue 'em stickers.
Oh,
Sue them stickers.
Sue them.
We already did ABD stickers.
Hey, are ABDs still a serious business out on the East Coast?
serious.
You guys take it real serious.
Yeah.
I mean, we just try not to do them.
Yeah.
I think I said earlier today, I was like, I have the sticker on my bike that says ABD, and Scott Marceau said, "Oh, really? Like, what does it say?" I was like, "ABD." that's what the sticker says. So, like, try not to do them.
Right, yeah. It's weird because I feel like it's almost like a generational thing where street crews, I think people just ABD each other a lot because the time has gone for so long. 15 years later, it's hard to remember that somebody did that kink drill, It's hard to,
I noticed.
I got Big Steve out here now.
Hey guys,
Hey, Steve.
what's up?
The young guy of the crew.
Steve, I'm going to ask you some hard-hitting questions. What's your favorite grind?
Oh man,
Definitely
yo,
double peg.
pedal grind,
Ooh.
2 pegs.
Yo, tell me about the one you did on accident.
Did it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
I tried to oversmith. And I landed in a pedal crook.
On that wood rail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I landed in a pedal crook. That was an oversmith attempt.
Right.
So I was
I
like,
saw that and I thought it looked weird. And I thought,
yeah. No, not on purpose.
Yeah.
But so then I was like, all right, yo, like fuck it, I'll go for a pedal crook. I've never done it before, but I almost landed it one take. Like, should be easy. Fucking ate shit like 4 times.
Right.
Per usual. And then I landed a pedal grind like second take by accident. And I was like, all right, like that was cool, but I'll keep trying. Ate shit like 2 more times. I was like, all right, we're gonna take the pedal grind. It happens a lot, but yeah.
That rail is the first rail that ever got a Smith nose bonked? Yeah. TCU video.
We brought that up.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good. I was thinking about that when I was watching that. I wonder if they know about that.
so feeble hard when he did it.
Did he?
Yep.
Shit, that's sick.
But you'd be surprised. Like it's like a perfect setup. Besides
Yeah.
for the run up and a lot's not been done.
Talk about Juve. He's a great rider.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Glad you said that.
I actually
Anywhere U.S.
Fort Collins, Colorado.
that's where he lives right now, huh? Juve came out on the Denver Nuggets trip and hung out with
Yeah,
us
you
for
got
like
you
a
got
week.
that feeble grind photo.
Yeah, that was crazy. You're right. He drove instead of flying. He drove all the way from Jersey to Denver just to hang out with us for a few days and be in that video, and then just drove right back home. I was like,
was the
that is
same-
insane.
That was the same trip that you cried on, and I took mulch.
I did not cry.
I left a day early.
This
and
is true.
I took mulch and put it in the rental car on the sun visor that Chris Long was going to drive back.
And
'Cause
me.
I knew he wouldn't put it down until
You did it
he
to
was
me,
driving
too.
into the sun.
Yeah.
So 5 hours into the trip, the sun starts to go down. Chris goes to hit the visor, and mulch just falls off.
But what's funny is he put it down when we were at a gas station and I was parked right next to him, so I saw it happen and thought it was really fucking funny. By the way, this is host chat, and but it was funny too because when we left, Catfish was like, "Hey, Adam, be really careful with the sun. The sun's going to be beating down on you today, so don't worry. Use your visor in the car if you need to." And I remember thinking in my head, like, did he really just warn me about the fucking sun? Like, obviously I know if the sun is beating my eyes to put the fucking thing down. Everybody knows this. And then what's funny is that I saw Chris Long dump the mulch all over himself. Thought it was so funny. Did not even occur to me. Happened to me again like an hour later when I put mine down. Covered in mulch.
Shout out the mulch. Shout out the mulch.
It's actually a great prank.
I got a lot of them.
My advice, do that to your friends' kids and then record it and put it on the internet because it'll probably be
Tag
pretty
us in
funny.
it.
And use mulch. Don't use like cranberry sauce or anything. That's way too messy.
You get the roba.
Yeah, where can he put it on nail clippings?
Nail clippings. I would
Jeff
say
with
maybe
glasses
just
getting
eat them.
it in. Jeff with nail clippings.
Look at Scott's taking a photo of him clipping his nails. The problem is if you leave him on the ground, the cat might eat him, and he doesn't need any extra
It
calories.
just got serious.
Yeah, I
How
fed
you
the cat a
look now?
taco earlier.
How do you look?
Just putting him in there.
Was it like a Del? Yeah, was it Del Taco?
You hear that?
David
was it
Bowie
a Del
just died on
It
this
was a Del Taco.
podcast.
69 years old.
69 years old. Also,
Wait,
R.I.P.
David
Lemmy.
Bowie died on
That's
the
what he
podcast?
said.
David
Which one of you
Bowie,
guys is
huh?
David Bowie.
I'm sorry.
He didn't make it.
That guy would.
Okay, Scott, don't say anything. Can anybody here name a David Bowie song? I'm going to go on record as saying I can't.
Change.
Fuck.
No,
I can.
don't know.
Sounds like a
I
song.
know like the words kind of. I don't really.
I know the
You guys
name.
don't know the famous David Bowie song?
I don't know anything
Let me.
about it.
I'll do it for you. Let me. This famous David Bowie song.
You have to sing it.
The Humpty song.
That was bad.
What
What
That
are
was
you
really
talking
bad.
about?
The Humpty song, Digital Underground.
Yeah, but why is that David Bowie?
He's in
I don't
Digital
know.
Underground.
I don't know exactly what you just did, but he was in that movie Labyrinth.
Digital Underground. You're thinking of what the fuck's his name?
I'm thinking of Richard Pryor. I think.
That's so crazy. That's too bad.
Richard Pryor and David Bowie are nothing alike.
Absolutely not. Not even the
I'm
same
getting
race, not the
confused with
same
the same-
sexuality.
What?
You guys ever seen Brewster's Millions?
Yes,
The
of
movie-
course.
It's an amazing movie, right?
What's that?
He's a baseball player, and he gets one of his relatives gets they leave him like was it like $1 million?
$30 million.
Well, they leave him. I think it's like they leave him $1 million. He can take it now, or he can get $30 million in a month if he spends $1 million or
he has
something.
to spend $30 million in 30 days, but with no assets.
He's not allowed to own
and if
anything.
he does it, he gets $300 million.
There you go.
So for
Did
for
this
30
really
days,
happen?
No, it's
No.
a Disney movie. Adam,
Oh,
with,
okay.
with it's
It's a movie with John.
I never heard of
Candy.
it. I
it's
don't know.
crazy because they actually put movies online and on television that are fiction and then nonfiction.
I don't watch a lot
This
of
one
those.
was-
I was kind of confused about what you guys were talking about. I was like, $300 million sounds like a lot for a TV show's budget
It is. It was
for
in
a prize.
1983. I was going off on a tangent. And I made a random joke about Richard Pryor, and we started talking about that. And we went off. So I apologize
Wow.
to everybody.
All right.
Skibbity bop a doo bop a doo bop bop.
We're not editing that out. I just want. I just don't know a lot about David Bowie. I'm sorry, Scott.
What about him?
I don't know. He's dead.
He wasn't.
David Bowie
He was
died?
not in Brewster's Millions. I don't think.
Oh, well, that's good.
David Bowie died.
Yeah. What's your favorite Disney movie?
The Mighty Ducks.
Ooh,
I was thinking of a cartoon, but that is an accurate answer, and I
thinking
want to give you
outside of the
props on
box.
that. Yeah.
I don't watch Disney cartoons.
Me neither, being that I'm over 30 for sure. But
What's that rollerblading one?
oh, what was the rollerblading one?
Break, that's the one. Yeah.
The school is around here. I'm pretty sure
shit.
you know the school, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Break. Brink.
You ever see Airborne? That rollerblading movie? What?
In Cincinnati.
You seen that? That's a good one, man. Seth Green's in it. He's mad young.
Right, it's a little-
You guys ever watch that rollerblading documentary that was posted on the Come Up a few years ago?
No.
Oh my god, it's so sad and fucking hilarious. And
happened?
it's just all these like sad rollerblade dudes from the East Coast talking about how nobody likes rollerblading anymore, and
one likes it.
they all look so
It's
awkward.
called
It's like,
inlining, by the way. It's not called rollerblading. It's
What
called
is it?
inlining.
Is there a difference?
Yes, you got
yeah. I mean, rollerblading is sick to be honest, but like these dudes are all just kind of sad, and they all like kind of look emo, and some of them have like their bangs in their eyes and shit. And I played it for this girl this other day because we were just talking about rollerblading. I played her it. Mind blown. Like she was like bummed out. I think she had to leave because of it. I don't want to say the other day. This was a while ago because I have a girlfriend.
Skibbity bop a doo bop a dee bop bop.
No, it really was like
So
months
bad.
ago, but it just sounded like now it's like so weird that I like supposedly I have to
that
care
one out.
about this now. Yeah, I told her I'm like if I ever say anything that sounds really bad on the podcast, I was just acting.
We
Is
lie.
your girlfriend the girl that was dancing outside last night? Or?
Oh my god,
What did I miss? What did I miss?
It was crazy.
insane
Really?
crackhead
Really?
outside. Somebody
Oh, man,
was
I got
filming
some
it, right?
pictures.
Yeah, we got
a
photos.
picture. Jeff Glass actually has a great video.
She was a
happened?
psychotic crackhead.
Yo, that bouncer yelled at me because I called her a slut.
Oh man,
Yeah, he came up to me
The bouncer at
personally.
the bar next door?
Yeah, he's like, hey man, don't talk to women like that.
A lot of people who
He was
work
so
in Skid
mad. I
Row
was
are
like,
kind of
she was a
self-righteous
slut,
about
come
homeless
on.
people, as you might notice when we were on TV.
There's no argument.
Either way, when I got here, she was outside dancing, grinding her teeth and growling at the same time, speaking Spanish.
Big hole in her tights.
Yo, and then she
Multilingual.
Nintendo's
She started-
not Spanish.
she started doing a split on the grind box, and her pants were completely ripped open.
Yeah.
But we got a good photo.
I almost thought for a second I could kind of see her vagina, and it made me feel like I was going to puke.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got Polaroids of it.
Where was she hanging
What do you
out
think?
that she
What do
kept
you
coming
think her
back?
vagina smelled like?
Probably like.
Del Taco.
Yeah, I would like to
Yeah.
see this.
Probably like my car smells right now because there's something hidden in my car that smells bad, and I don't know what it is. And I'm too lazy to really clean my car, but there's got to be like a quarter of a sandwich that somebody crumpled up into a ball, and it's just somewhere in like one of the side compartments or something. You got to send me this clip. I need this in the email.
Oh my God, her pants are ripped.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Grinding on my leg. Like,
Jeff almost got a kiss.
What did your legs
Jeff
smell
tried
like
to kiss
after?
her.
I didn't wash my pants yet. I haven't changed them. So.
Jesus.
Yeah, that is a good question. You guys ever have sex with a homeless woman like while you're out on the street?
6 times.
6 times.
No. But
No.
You guys ever jacked off at a spot?
On a spot or at a spot?
Look how they're all lined up. No, a good question though is: have you ever been trying to film a line and you got a boner in the middle of the line?
Does that ever happen?
while you're riding or while you're
Yeah.
watching?
Twice, but like.
Whatever. Yeah, filming.
Or any of you guys bike throwers?
Not anymore.
Oh, you're over it?
Man,
From
poor.
excitement.
Okay.
There's a lot of that in the
Yeah,
video.
That's different.
Yo,
Excitement,
fuck
yeah,
yeah!
it's
Just
different.
throw it straight in the air.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, throwing your bike. That was more of a young kid thing for me, I guess.
Yeah. Once you like break bars or something, I feel like
Yeah,
you're just
when
like,
you
oh,
bend a
this
set of bars, you got to go spend $70 at the store, and you're like, wow,
Exactly.
I'm never doing this again. Put a dent in your Sputnik real quick. Is there anything we still need to cover here? What should we talk about?
Any early influences growing up? Like
I already asked that like
locally?
3 times.
Local riders that they grew up riding.
I pretty much specified that as well.
Nation BMX.
Alfredo.
Who? Gary Nilsson.
Uh-huh.
He's just like Spam. Fucking Andrew Pano.
Brian Foster, of course.
Foster,
Really?
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Gozick.
You guys ride... Does Brian Foster go ride cellar doors with you guys?
Pole jams only usually.
Really?
No.
What did you do in LFS?
Yeah, in the
wall ride.
in the first video, he actually came out road street with us.
Really?
And he got a clip in it, and he said that was he told me that it was his first street clip film since Mean Streets, but I think if you do some research, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think that's true because he
That's
had
what
like
he
a
said.
street part in the Effet video.
right.
Yo, I had a lunch with Brian Foster at my community college. Like we had the same lunch break, and I was eating lunch with my girlfriend. And I look over to my left, and it's fucking BF.
And were you like, hey,
I
BF?
was fanboy as fuck. I was like, oh my god, BF. Like, what's up, dude? Like,
Yeah.
love your riding, man.
One time, Brian Foster told me that he has a list of 5 people that he hates, and he told me 2 of the people on the list, and he wouldn't tell me the other 3.
Are you on the list?
No, I
who
wouldn't.
were those 2
At least not
people?
at the time. I cannot say, but I'll tell you guys off air.
Okay.
Okay.
As I say this, I'm starting to think maybe that he was talking about Chris Doyle, and maybe it wasn't his list.
This is how Adam twists the truth.
Yes.
Terribly, and then it goes out on
No,
the air.
I bet Brian Foster hates about 5 people.
Only 5?
I can't even imagine Brian Foster hating anybody.
Oh, come on. He's a rational human being. Of course he hates
Exactly.
He's always smiling.
Yeah.
No, dude,
Let's not say hate. Actively dislikes.
I've heard him dislike Benjamin. I've heard him diss it.
Benjamin.
He does not like Benjamin.
Who's Benjamin?
He's a local shredder who would go there and like try to out air Foster at Sayreville Skate Park, and he would like do the same lines and tail whip by him and stuff. And,
Right.
And he would even talk shit. One day Gollop was there, and he was like, "How the hell are you on We the People, man? Can you even tail whip? What can you do?" Right to Gollop's face. It was so funny. Like everyone's sitting there
man.
like laughing out loud, and Gollop was probably embarrassed. I mean, this kid's talking shit to him.
That's always a pretty funny point in any like pro rider's career is when they start to like not be that good, and then all the kids start one-upping them at the skate park. I've seen it over the years, dude. It's always weird.
No one one ups Foster there though, man.
Okay.
Like he tries,
That's
like
Sayreville.
he thinks doing tail whips is one upping him, but Foster holds it down good.
Right.
Foster doesn't have. He's the man. Plain and
Yeah,
simple.
he makes like the bowl at that skate park look like it's like a little like mini or something, man.
Right.
He shreds that place good.
He is the
What are
boss.
you guys' future plans with LFS?
Find more spots.
Find more spots, he said.
You're gonna push the clothing side of it at all?
Yeah, I mean any dollar that gets made out of any of our stuff goes right into more stuff, you know. Small fries, line small fries pockets. But no, everything just goes for more stuff. So more
no
money that will
profit.
get made will be there's really no profit. The more money gets made will just build up the
See, and this
breads
is
for
like
the
what we
company
talk
more.
about all the time. Is
Talking to the mic.
how am I not talking into it?
Because you
is
have to
that
put
it's
your
like
mouth
it's,
right at it.
it's squads like this that make me psyched on BMX. They're doing their own shit and they're keeping quality stuff for a DVD. And it's like if you're into BMX, especially if you're into street riding and you want to sponsor, you want to help your friends out and be a part of something awesome, buy their gear.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like put money back in BMX riders' pockets, and it's something you can get behind. And like I said, you guys live up to the name. So
Looking for shirts.
looking for shirts, looking for sponsors, looking for sponsors,
Looking for shorts.
No.
Looking for sweatpants.
It's looking for sluts.
looking
right?
for snakes.
Oh, I am looking for sluts most of the time, yeah.
Girlfriend.
Not anymore.
No, not anymore. Now I have a girlfriend, right?
How can we see more LFS? Where can the people see you guys at? Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram at looking for spots. Facebook looking for spots. We have a Vimeo account. LFS. Yeah, the Big Cartel. LFS BMX. BigCartel.com.
You guys are making me feel guilty that we didn't get the Chocolate Truck Boys on the podcast because
They're the shit.
when the street crews come through, we got to do these.
Yeah.
You guys get a
I
chocolate.
think that it just didn't work scheduling wise or something happened. But those dudes are sick too, yeah.
No, they fucking kill it. They're the man.
Yeah.
Like they're legit as fuck.
Yeah.
I saw Matt. If you want to talk about Hollywood shit, I saw Matt Miller not be able to do a full cab over a huge rail because they were filming a movie and they were like busting out drag races like all on the street and they wouldn't let us ride.
to
Fucking
LA.
awesome.
That's a
man.
rare reason to
You
not be
ever
able to do it.
witnessed that?
It
Yeah.
happens all the time.
That's
Like we'll come
fucking
out here
awesome.
and they just shut the street down to film movies and shit right up
Yeah,
front. It's
I've seen them one block away. You seen that show Glee? I actually never seen it, but I seen them filming like a really complicated dance routine for it. You know, you watch shit on TV and you don't think it's that big a deal, but when I saw these chicks just run out of this fucking van and just bang out this fucking dance,
Interpretive dance
Woo!
is very hard.
I
It's
would
very
not say it was
difficult.
interpretive.
How much you got left of that, Dad?
I don't even really know what that would mean anyway.
Is it like choreographer?
Look at these fucking winos.
Why not? It's fucking alcohol.
What?
I just like that you're passing around the bottle. It's very communal.
It's passing around the blunt, but we shape it into a bottle.
We shave it to a bottle. That's how we eat all our meals. We pass around a burger. Everybody just takes a bite and it just keeps going around. That actually makes sense to me because that could really help stop like people overeating.
That's a good
You
point.
know?
That is very good, actually.
You get a burger and fries, you're tempted to eat the whole thing. You get a burger and fries and you pass it around the room. By the end of it, you've had like 20% of a burger and fries, and that might be enough that you don't need to eat anything else.
Or just the joy of your other friends eating will fill you up.
Does it work like that?
I said the weirdest shit on this podcast.
At this point,
all right,
we're
man.
sort of
I
just
should've
dwindling
had
into
some
just the
wine. I
strangest
should've-
statements.
Well, you know what? People already know I'm fucked up, so
That's cool. Well, it was a nice little piece of host chat right
a
there.
little host chatty.
Host chat. Calling it that is so funny. I'm stealing that from another podcast. If people want to buy the DVD, where should they go?
Downstairs.
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 There is no downstairs here. This is California. There are no basements.
7.
7. No, actually, you know where they could buy the DVD is the comeup.bigcartel.com or the On Some Shit store.
Yeah. I mean, it's distributed through Blackout, so
Okay.
bike shops should be able to get it. I know like Empire and Albee's just got it.
Oh yeah,
Dance Comp's getting some.
that's what's up.
Hopefully some cool bike shops.
Well, shout out to all the hardcore VX street crews out there still holding it down. It makes me feel kind of like soft because we went HD, but you know it's always
you're
it's
good.
good to know
Still
that
crispy.
there's still motherfuckers shutting it down on the East Coast and finding unique cellar doors to do tail up to Smiths on.
And hopefully, with this podcast, like the East Coast street is so big worldwide. There's so many kids worldwide that look to the East Coast as like the epitome of street riding. So hopefully, you guys will get some new fans out of this worldwide. And good luck with the brand.
I hope that this has helped
Thank you.
expose street riding to you a little bit as well, since I know you're
It's
not
crazy.
terribly
I've
clear
never.
on how it
It
works.
just
Yeah.
seems dangerous to be riding the bikes down rails that are meant for hands to hold. It's just.
It's weird, right?
I have to read up on this. I think.
All right. So thank you very much to you guys for coming through and doing the podcast.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
Any
Thank
last
you.
words?
You guys, yeah, thank you. You want to send any shout outs or thank yous?
Oh yeah. Last words. Shout out to Stevie's mom. I don't know.
Special.
Shout out to
Special.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Special.
Shout out to Stevie.
You guys would love Special, dude. He's fucking sick. Yeah.
Get him out here
Next time. Yo, you gotta watch his part in the video.
Okay.
It's sick.
Well, I've already seen it twice. Now, but yeah.
Shout out to Daroba. He drives us everywhere.
Yeah, DeRoba's definitely. the man.
Shout out to fucking Vinny Crispino and Alex Avila. You know what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Shit
Shout
was
out
just
Vin.
crazy.
We would have never got to the spots if it wasn't for Daroba.
Yeah, too.
Daroba drove every time.
Mhm.
There you go. All right. So this has been TCU TV with the LFS crew. Hope you guys learned a lot. Get out there, ride your bike, grind something, find a cellar door, and thank you very much, guys.
Hell yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Hood spots are good spots.
Nice.